Hello Mouses! We're here in the sleepy town of Innsmouth, which anyone who's read H.P. Lovecraft or has seen a few of the weird horror films will recognise. And we're here because I had the green screen out while I was doing Comic Fridays, and I thought, hey, we're bringing back reading the weird, so we might as well have a nice setting to talk about it. For those of you who don't know, Reading the Weird is a show where I read out of copyright weird tales from the late Victorian era and early 20th century, things like that, and occasionally where I can get them a few newer tales. So if you have any particular favourites that you think that we could try and get on the show, then please do send in a message, leave a comment in the description bar, something like that, and we'll see if we can get it on there. At the moment what we're planning is The Call of Cthulhu by H.P. Lovecraft and The Fall of the House of Usher by Edgar Allan Poe. And we're also going to do the opening short story from Jennifer Kirk's Bringing Home the Stars. If you don't know that one, it's relatively new, it's only about 3 or 4 years old now, and it's fantastic, I love it. I would say that though because I published it, but then again I wouldn't publish stuff that I didn't think had any merit to it, so you're going to get a chance to see the short story that starts the book off, and that's going to be fun. But like I say, we're only having 3 topics at the moment, so if you've got any more to expand the show, that'll be great. We'll see what we can put in. And unlike the last series of Reading the Weird, we're going to have a bit more stuff on screen for you that would be of interest. So pictures that we can get of settings to show you what is going on, and if I can, I'm going to do some short movies that will go in it. It'll all be CGI, but it'll be interesting. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, that's not really what I want to talk about today. What I want to talk about is this thing I've created. While I was working a few days ago, I had to learn how to produce Word documents from PHP scripts. So if you had information that fit into a form and then you posted it through to a PHP script, it would generate a Word document with that information in it. And the way I tested this system was to create a deed poll generator. Now, if you don't know what a deed poll is, it's a way of changing your name in England and Wales. It's a legal change of name. And because it's a deed, you can just execute it yourself. So if you write out a form that says all of the necessary things for changing a name, so it's a deed, you relinquish your previous name, you take this new name for all intents and purposes, and you sign it in front of a witness who then signs in it, their details on the bottom, then that is a legal change of name. It's different from a statutory declaration, which is where you've got to go to a commissioner of oaths and make an oath to change your name, or any other kind of oath really, but statutory declaration is 4 declarations, and one of them is to change your name. That can cost. A deed poll, if you're going to get it through a company that produces deed polls for you, will cost you money. But here's the thing, the system I've just created, I thought, well, I've got it now, I'll put it online. So it's on tvox.org. So I'll put a link in the description bar below, and that will generate deed polls for you for free. You just go in, put the details in that you want, print it out, and get it signed. And that's it, that's the legal change of name for free. So I thought that was nice, and I'll just throw that out there. It doesn't work with Scotland, because Scotland has a different system. In Scotland, in order to change your name, all you have to do is inform people and organisations such as your bank, the DVLA and things like that, of your change of name, and then use that name for 2 years. After you've done that, and you can provide proof that you've done it for 2 years, you can apply to the registrar in Scotland and have your birth certificate changed, and that's all you need to do. For Northern Ireland, all you have to do is go to the court and get a form that allows you to change your name. That will cost you, of course. So, the British system is variable depending on which country in the United Kingdom you're actually in, but England or Wales, you can now do it for free because I've just produced that system. So have fun with that. Just one thing to remember, you can't change your name to anything that suggests you have a title or entitlements of privilege and things like that. So you can't call yourself Lord Byron or anything like that, because you can't be called a Lord. You could have Byron Lord, because a surname that's Lord, that's allowed. But you can't have it as a forename, so you can't call yourself like King or Queen Henry or something like that. You're just not going to be allowed. So okay, that's really all I've got time for today. I just wanted to do a brief thing about changes of name. I hope you found it interesting, and if you need it, it's there now. And if there's any other countries that have a similar system, and you think that we could do a PHP script for those, send a message in and I'll see what I can do. Because I'm always happy to make sure that you can do things for free where they really, really should be free, and that's one of them. So okay, thank you very much for watching. If you did like this, remember to click the like button, share it with your friends so that they can see what's been going on in the world as well, and do subscribe for future videos because there will be more in the future. But until next time, I've been Kirk-Robinson, you've been watching the Nobmouse show, and I'll see you next time.